right, we might have.
All right, we're going to see what happens here. Melissa, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
Loud and clear?
Yeah, I got my Bose headphones on.
Oh, she's got her headphones on, so that's why we don't have an echo.
All right, just let us know if you have an echo on anything. If we don't sound good or anything.
No, right now it sounds like we're talking secretly inside a closet. There's no echo. There's no.
We're not too quiet.
There's no distortion anywhere. Nope.
Awesome.
Yeah, that looks good on that board. Yeah, Audacity's looking good. All right, we want to welcome Melissa, Ms. M. Conti to the PYSO Podcast. Welcome. So, Gettysburg memories.
Sorry, I was taking a drink of tea and I got to hit my hearts.
Keep hitting those hearts. Don't forget to hit them hearts.
Hearts are hitting.
Nice.
290 seconds before I hit some more.
That's all right. We were hoping you were going to keep doing it.
My favorite
What's your favorite part about this weekend, Melissa?
Yeah, favorite part of the week.
That's really hard to. That's hard to say. I think honestly, my favorite part was when we did our live on Friday night.
Can you turn your TV down a little bit, please?
Oh, I can mute it if I can get under my knot of yarn to find my changer.
Yeah, you got to tell us about your yarn project also. The old knitting project.
Yeah. Is that better?
Oh yeah. We could just.
I had to turn down my other podcast to be able to talk on this podcast.
Oh well, we appreciate that.
How about that?
So let's get back.
Yeah, favorite part of the weekend. Like here. The favorite part is just the hype to get moving, to get going, right? So when you talk about what's your favorite part of the weekend, it would have been Thursday at 10 a.m. pulling up at your place saying, let's go.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree.
And the ride there is so fun because you're just all psyched and like, okay, we're almost there.
Yep.
Then we hit town and we go to our classic hotel that we've been going to for the past 5 years. Just being there.
Oh, Jim's been going longer, but.
Well, yeah, but it's been a different kind of fun since we all started going together.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
So, 2021
I'm all about us.
What did you like most about the town this year of Gettysburg?
I
liked less people.
Less people.
I was gonna say that, and I didn't want it to sound like, oh, I'm glad nobody was there, because that's not what I'm saying. It was easier to maneuver around in. It was comfortable. There was nobody like freaking out about, very, very few people worried about masks. If you notice, you didn't see a bunch of masks floating around, or nobody really breathing down your back about, hey, put your mask on, or nobody.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh no, not at all.
I saw some young kids wearing masks. Oh, yeah, actually, Jim, you saw young kids wearing masks. I'm oblivious to the world half the time.
Yeah, a lot of younger people, which I blame a lot on the college campuses because they mandated them a lot of the places. So they just feel, I think, they're just comfortable wearing them. And it might be warm. Who knows? I just hope they're not afraid of catching a cold at their age. That's all.
Yeah, I don't know. It just is what it is. I don't know how anybody can be. I don't know how anybody can be used to wearing them or want to wear them, or they're awful. They're germ collectors. They're disgusting. I hate to hear people talk through them. Yeah. They're not trendy. So I hope this youth of today doesn't think, oh, let's start a trend. Because they tried to do that for a minute. Did you see the fun masks that had like the mustache faces and
Yeah.
They made them part of fashion and part of people's
it is not
costume.
Yeah, it's not. There was nothing funny about them. There's nothing cute about them. There's nothing stylish about them.
No, they're very constricting. You're breathing your own air, which is very unhealthy. Like just
it's disgusting.
Not having fresh oxygen. There's so many bad things. And what gets me too is, what do you do when you want to drink? You pull your mask down. What are you doing? Touching your mask. Where have your hands been? Everywhere. So you're actually putting your hands on the mask and then holding those germs against your face. You're more likely to get sick. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
No.
Agreed.
I think I did catch a cold or something there, or maybe I had it before we went. Well, no, I don't know. All I know is I'm not.
It might be allergies.
I don't know what it is. I think it's altitude. Listen, I've been traveling. You know, I was jet setting. I was Florida for a week. You know, been on airplanes, been all over the place around people in masks, and
you're carrying it everywhere, aren't you?
It didn't do me no good. You didn't do me a lick of good wearing the masks, people, because I got your epizootic.
That's it. I get you.
You did me no favors.
Oh man! So food service this trip. What do you think?
Oh, okay, let's talk about the food.
Let's get into it.
I was thinking about that earlier. We had a wonderful supper at Dunlap's.
We did. Shout out to Dunlap's, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
Shout out! It was wonderful. I did not have any. I did not have any disappointing meals, really. Even down to our pizza that we had delivered. That was fantastic.
I'm not a fan of the old PJ, but I never have been, so I'm not surprised.
PJ,
but I'm a fan at the fact that we were able to get one. You know,
yeah, I'll give
in the middle of nowhere.
Thanks to DoorDash. I'll say shout out to DoorDash. Thank you. Big
shout out to DoorDash and our dasher Jim. His name was Jim.
Yes, Jim. Thank you for delivering. Hope you liked the adventure.
I think it took 70 minutes or something. But they
didn't seem like it though. We were having a good time recording podcast. We were having
a good old time, yeah. So food service, service is another thing altogether. But I'm finding horrible service anywhere I go anymore. Even at a drive-through, I'm not getting good service at a drive-through. How do you go to Taco Bell and they tell you that they're out of mild sauce? Diet Coke. I don't understand.
Out of mild sauce.
We're out of mild sauce and Diet Pepsi.
You got to eat this dry or spicy as hell.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, I would like 4 mild sauces and a large Diet Pepsi, please. Oh, sorry, man. We're actually out of mild sauce and Diet Pepsi today. Then I'll just squeeze on down to Arby's and get some horsey sauce and RC or whatever that. What is that? Remember RC Cola?
RC Cola. Oh, yeah. Bring it back. Royal Crown.
I didn't care for that. Crown Cola. It wasn't Coke and it wasn't Pepsi.
Yes, but it's what we had.
It was like I drank it.
We loved it.
You loved it. I thought it was okay.
How dare you? What are you doing over there?
You're really, the yarn make a lot of noise. Doing your yarn work.
Let's hit those hearts.
Hit them hearts. She has a cold. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so windy though Saturday for the parade over there in Gettysburg.
How does she have a cold? Melissa, how do you have a cold?
I got something going on. I got an epizootic somewhere, somehow.
You probably got it on the plane.
I believe so. Yeah, it's probably where it started. And I really do I think there's something to do with the altitude. You know, I was in the air, I was down out of the air, I was back up in the air, then landed, then I hit up you guys and we took off to the mountains. We were up and down, in and out of mountains and fog and wind and rain. How about those beautiful luminaries though? My goodness.
Oh,
shout out to all those shoulders buried in the cemetery.
All those nice shoulders over there, the candles and everything.
Soldiers. She meant soldiers.
Yes, Gettysburg National Cemetery. God bless all those soldiers.
Shoulders.
Soldiers.
Inside joke. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, walking there at night. I mean, hearing the names being called and seeing all the candles on the ground. It's just fun, man. Not fun, but I mean, like entertaining. Like it's
fun. It's just fun with all the dead people.
It's something. It's sad. It's just very, very good. Very good to see. It's very good to see.
It's heartwarming.
Very, very good. Very, very good.
And you know, I'm really glad that we got to go down and do a little walking around down at the other end of town that we never go to with all the little shops.
Yeah,
up at the circle
we didn't
up there.
Spend much time down there, but I think if it was nicer weather, and conditions were different.
Oh, we could have walked everywhere.
We could have walked. There were a bunch of cool little shops down there that we'll have to venture into the next time we're in town.
Agreed.
We've walked them.
We went to the shops. Yeah, it's just an outlet mall, but good time.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about down other side of town, near the roundabouts.
Yeah.
With all the little quaint little shops.
Yeah, we cut a lot off.
Yeah, I want to show them the train station too.
Oh yeah.
You guys never got to see the train station, did you?
No.
Yeah, we got to walk around in the springtime, right?
Dead air. Oh my God,
springtime. Springtime. Tell us about your springtime.
So your job is supposed to be to cut the dead air out.
Oh, is it now?
That's what I thought.
No, come on now. So, Gettysburg.
I just cut the dead air.
Any Gettysburg or Ghost? You want to talk? Is there anything you want to talk about, Ms.?
Well, I could talk about anything.
I want you to pick a topic that maybe you've heard that you want to get your voice heard out there on, and this is your microphone to get out there on.
It doesn't have to be about the weekend.
Yeah, I get that. I just don't. I really don't. I don't know yet.
I don't know what to say yet.
I don't know yet what I want to talk. Like I said, we started ranting about the masks and how silly they are.
How about the shots then?
The shots are just ridiculous. Listen, I am not saying that they aren't saving lives. I just really believe it is your choice, and I'm extremely upset about all the mandates and all the crap because it's all just hype. It's all big pharma again, all over again. Big pharma and politics.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are your thoughts about?
I'm not trying to make it a political show, but I'm not going to say unfortunately, but I got the shot. Will I get the booster? I'm not in any hurry to go run and get a booster. I had COVID. I had
before or after
shots.
You had the shot?
Before. It was a year ago.
Then you got the shot.
New Year's Eve. Then I got the shots in March. And now they're talking about some crazy booster. Well, I'm not going to run out and get the booster. I'm not worried about it so much. I don't know.
Well, you said you had COVID. How was it? Like, what did you? How was it? How was COVID?
So how was it? Oh, so it was so mild that I didn't even believe I had it. And here, apparently, I shed it off onto like 3 other people. But New Year's Eve last year, sitting in Florida, and I was never sick. No, never had any kind of respiratory issues. No digestive issues. I just we were partying, and we had been at dinner, and my friends were talking about these wonderful Brussels sprouts, and all day they were talking about these great Brussels sprouts that are glazed with balsamic stuff, whatever. I was like, all right, whatever. So I tried it and spit it out. I said, these are horrible. And then my steak came. And I asked for A1 steak sauce, and I put that on there, and it tastes just like the Brussels sprouts. I had ridiculous. I said, something's wrong. Like, this stuff is spoiled.
Yeah.
Everybody was eating up on their food, loving it up, and I was like, well, so I just kind of brushed it off, didn't think anything. Because, again, back in that time, you had COVID if you had a fever, if you had breathing issues, if you had flu-like symptoms. I had none of those.
Yeah.
So got through dinner, went to this bar, hung out there to ring in the new year. And I was just I was always a beer girl, but I just thought, let me kick it up a couple rum runners and I don't know, a couple other like boozy drinks.
Yeah.
And I was angry. I was angry because I'm thinking, my God, these drinks are $10 a piece and there's no booze in them. Like the least they could do is put some booze in there.
Next thing you know, she's on the floor in the bathroom.
and my son and my husband were like, what are you talking about? They're stiff drinks. And I was like, drinking them back like Kool-Aid. Well, then strike up the new year rings in, kissing on everybody. And the next thing I know, everybody around me has COVID. And I was still in denial because I started wondering, because then I couldn't smell or taste anything. And I was very tired. But it wasn't like lethargic. My body, I was able to move and walk around, but I was sleepy. I think one day I slept till 2 p.m. and I was like, boy, I must have needed that, because again, I had been in Florida. We'd been sitting partying on a beach all week. So I thought, it's just, I'm worn out from my vacation. But I started to wonder towards the end of the week before I flew home. I said, I can't taste anything. I can't smell anything. I wonder if it could be. And then I said, well, when I go to get on this airplane to go home, if they scan my temperature and I ring hot, then I must have COVID. And then what do we do? So I prepared for that, but nope. I got right on the airplane, no fever, no symptoms of anything, and came home and found out then Tuesday, everybody around me that I was with had COVID. So I was like, maybe it was me. So they said, you think? So I still get hell about it once in a while, but
I know I had it and probably gave it to a few people, but I had it early, like
before it came out,
November, September,
before we knew what it was,
before I knew what it could have been. Well, I just thought it was coughing up phlegm.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if I for sure had it, but it was around the same time everybody else had it. And my family got it. But
I remember when Jim had it, because he was coughing like a goose honking. It was crazy.
Yeah. I don't remember coughing that bad. I know it was like a regular cold.
And I remember
all my joints hurt. Like
you were not feeling good at all. You were down for the count, laying around. But
it was bad.
But I haven't gotten anything since.
Me either. No.
Nothing.
Maybe like common upset stomach or something. But
I haven't
sick.
been sick at all since.
Yeah, which is crazy. I don't get it. That was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It would have been like December of 2019 when everybody was getting
19.
Remember, we were just leaving Conneaut, and they called. It was for your birthday, Jim. We went there, and that's when my boss called me from work and said, "Hey, you're quarantined. Somebody that you were near or you were around got COVID." That was in March. 2 years ago now?
Yeah.
Crazy. It was like March 15th or something.
March 13th. It was a Friday 13th weekend.
Yeah, but I'm saying it was like the 15th when we were coming home.
Yeah, probably.
And my boss called me in the parking lot when we were getting ready to leave and said, don't come to work. But it's crazy. It's already been that long.
Yeah, it's just become a natural part of life for most people. You know what I'm saying?
Hey out there, everybody, don't think for 1 second that you get this shot and you're not susceptible to it, because I have a relative all vaccinated up and she caught COVID. Here we are.
I think a ton of people I've heard of that said they got it, as far as like on real TV or whatever, they've all had the shot and gotten sick.
Yeah.
You said you had,
if you want to say celebrities or whatever, but yeah, like a couple of them had to, they got a whole bunch of bad things happen to them after getting the shot.
Yeah, the muscle spasms. And,
yeah.
You said you had the shot, so did you have any symptoms afterwards?
No. I had, no, so I got my shot March. Both of my shots were done in March. And around May, I had what we thought was a mild stroke. And I personally have a feeling about it that I think that this vaccination could have sparked something in my body that created this fake. Well, Some doctors are saying I was sick, some are not. They're saying I didn't because it didn't do any damage to my brain when we did a cerebral scan, but I had all of the symptoms of it. I had tingling on my scalp and around my forehead. I had a droopy eyeball. My pupil wasn't working properly. Fortunately, there was no problem with paralyzation. So, did I or didn't I? Who knows? We'll never know, except,
Yeah.
But I have never had any type of issues like that at all until I was basically forced to get this vaccination. And I don't know. It's not FDA approved, or who the hell it is. Is it FDA that has to approve?
It's not even a real vaccination. It's more of an immune system booster.
Whatever the hell it is. It's just a big bunch of hype. I don't know.
From what I read about it when it first, all this first started, was that it had something in it to help like boost your immunity. But nothing, how could they possibly make a vaccine that fast if they were using, what do they use? They use the actual illness, don't they?
Yeah, you have to.
And then doesn't it take a long time?
Kind of know your enemy type deal.
Like incubate it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You got to get it live, and then you got to know what you need to actually kill it. Yeah, what you need is actually good for humans and all that kind of stuff.
They didn't have time to make it, let alone test it.
No.
So either one. They didn't test it, and they didn't.
I'm not saying they're going out killing people with it.
Here's a conspiracy.
I think maybe weakening or doing something. But go ahead, Melissa.
Here's a little theory for you. What if they did have time to go through this? What if it was all staged, all done on purpose? What if it was meant to happen?
I'm saying
what if they go ahead.
I'm saying with the information that we've been given, we can only lead to these conclusions, but we can say anything's possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But just by saying what we've already been told is what led to my thinking. I guess anything's possible, though.
I think it's all crock of shit. I think it's all crock of shit. They knew what they were doing. I don't know.
Could be possible.
The mothership is coming to get us. Just be ready.
Look up, people. Just look up.
Look up. Get your head out of that phone and look up.
Yes.
Look up and look out. No, I'm saying, get people. I'm telling people, wake up. Get your head out of your cell phone. Look up. Go stargazing. Go, hike out through the woods, or look at life. Look at what's happening around you for real. Not what a phone is telling you, but look at society. Go to Gettysburg and see, just the decline of, what we it was hopping. You could not move down there 3 years ago. And now when we went, our poor little hotel didn't even have a radio in it. The clock radio was missing. It's
what the hell? Oh, man, that was bad, yeah.
That does suck, man.
Buildings
there was a lot of little things that were wrong.
Buildings are not being kept up as nice. And this is everywhere. I'm using Gettysburg as an example only because we were just there. But look around you. We're not taking care of things. We're just not.
Some places have improved. I mean, we did go to a restaurant that I can say has improved.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can see what you're saying. But some people have no choice. They just they had no other help. They had no people.
And what is it with everything? And I don't listen. I don't have a racist bone in my body. But what is it with all these restaurants turning into little Asian noodle places or Chinese restaurants or whatever? I think there were 2 or 3 restaurants, Jim, that we saw down there that turned into a noodle place or an Asian restaurant.
How many did you see?
2. We saw 2 or 3 of them. The Everyday, was it the Everyday Diner or the Sundown? What is that place? Is now My Noodles or whatever?
The Avenue Cafe. Avenue Restaurant. Yeah.
And then
family restaurant.
Yeah, and then I noticed another little restaurant that I never noticed before that was, I don't know if that was down at the other end of town or whatever, but I don't know. And it could be maybe just because noodle bowls, they are fairly healthy. Broth and fresh vegetables. It probably is a good thing to get used to
never
that
had
instead of
one.
all the fried crappy stuff.
I don't know.
They're actually quite delicious. My son and I have a favorite place that we go for ramen in St. Pete.
Oh, so they're like ramen noodles.
Yeah, they call it ramen, but
it's soup bowl noodles.
It's a bowl of broth.
Yeah.
And they just put a bunch of stuff in there.
Okay.
Rice noodles, fresh vegetables, edamame or whatever the heck. Whatever you want.
Edamame.
Get some sake.
Yep.
Don't forget to throw us them hearts, everybody. Thank you.
Oh, gotta get my hearts going. Yeah.
Oh,
Hi,
we
Joshua.
did have a couple people jump
Bobby.
in here and leave. Joshua and Bobby came in and left. Apparently, we weren't their cup of tea. Speaking of tea, how was that tea at the hotel?
Who's this crazy lady?
The tea at the hotel is amazing. I don't know what. I have some. I have a couple of the packs here.
How dare you?
Came out of our room. We're loud.
How dare you?
I took them.
Why is it that things anywhere
Kelly
else you go is better than home? I don't know. Salad. That's another thing I can't figure out. How come I could go to a restaurant and have a salad that's delicious, and I try to make one at home, and I'm like, bleh.
Yeah, it is always different.
It's different at home. Yes.
Yeah. I like them at home, but they're totally different than a restaurant. Probably because ours are fresh. Like, it's probably fresher than the restaurants.
Yeah, because you pull your cheese right out of the fridge, you pull your lettuce right out of the fridge. Yeah. At the restaurant, the lettuce has been sitting in the the bin.
Yeah, take everything out of your refrigerator and let it sit like 3 or 4 hours.
Then make a salad, and that'll be the restaurant salad.
Yeah, it'll taste more like the restaurant salad.
What was your best restaurant we went to over the weekend?
I have to go with Dunlap's.
Okay.
Dunlop. I loved that little diner we went to the first night.
Lincoln Diner. That's the one that was my favorite.
The Lincoln Diner we went to? With the family, or the one you're talking about with the family?
The one that looks like a little train station.
No, that was good too. No, I like the one we went to with the whole fam, where we had the bad fries, unfortunately.
We had the bad fries.
My onion soup was delicious on Thursday night.
Oh, that was the cat. That was the diner.
Okay.
My onion soup
went to a lot of diners. We went to a lot of diners. No, I like the Lincoln Diner. Was my favorite. The chili was to die for.
That's kind of mean to be saying in about the Lincoln Diner something to die for.
Oh. I was kind of gonna say I was killing you guys.
How dare you? How dare you killing me? I would have to say Dunlap's, the mushroom Swiss burger was very, very good. The burger it tasted like it was charred up. I like that.
We didn't do enough ghost hunting though. I mean, no. I don't know. We didn't have, I don't know.
It's too cold.
We should have maybe hung out at those little cannons. That's cool how Keith found that cannon area that we've been looking for.
Wait a second. You weren't going to get out of that car.
If you recall, I was incapacitated.
Yeah. Well, you said it was too damn cold outside too.
Yeah, it was cold.
You're like, I'm not getting out.
It was cold, but we could have sat there for a minute and done a recording or whatever.
Oh yeah.
The fact that Keith found it and did he find anything in his video at all, Jim? Did you talk to him about it? Did he have any kind of action?
No, he said he didn't rewind anything yet. He usually do it like a week later, like I did. I always do. I'll find a free minute when I'm in the mood to sit and watch a 30-minute, 60-minute video,
Yeah.
But you never know.
Gettysburg just never disappoints. It's so touching. The parade was shorter too, but you know what? It was okay because it was just enough time to see what you needed to see. It was still touching. Everybody, all the guys, kudos to all the ladies and gentlemen that take their time to dress up and just try to bring you in the minute. 100%. Every year I tear up when we're standing there watching those guys come through. It's incredible.
It is.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go back. I might dress up again next year. We'll see.
Yeah, good times.
It's cool. It's cool pretending.
Just for the parade. Not doing it all weekend.
No. Just for the parade. We'll go back and change after. But it'll be cool. Haven't done it in probably 10 years, maybe. Maybe a little less. Dressed up.
Yeah, it's really neat.
Thank you, Melissa Conti, for liking the show.
Over and over.
12 seconds, I can ring the bell again. I'm winning this heart war.
Oh, it said there was a new message, and then it said, "A heart by you." It must have been something else. I don't know.
Yeah, you're in here tonight by yourself so far.
Yeah, I was hoping Sheila B would jump in, but
I don't think she even knows what's happening.
We didn't send her an invite. But you just jumped in. I figured she would have jumped in too. Oh, thank you again for the heart.
Yeah, I'm a winner. Whoop, whoop.
Exhausted.
You have to work tomorrow?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my, you should get some sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably head back and put my podcast on and watch some TV. I'm really digging see these, like, that's the other thing about podcasts. It's one thing if you're in the car, but if I'm at home, I love my podcasts that I can watch video to. Like, I have a favorite one. I love to watch comedian podcasts. Bad Friends, it's called. It's with Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee. Oh, my gosh.
Well, we actually just talked about getting back on video possibly, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's tough, but when I'm at home, I like to be able to watch people interact with one another. But let's talk about stop signs and how just be careful. Podcasts or any kind of radioactivity should have a warning attached to it.
What is she talking about?
Stop signs.
Just out of the blue?
Yeah, because I was talking about podcasting and how I got so caught up in our podcast that I totally missed the stop sign, even though I was looking right at it. I was looking right at it. I was like, oh, yeah, there's a stop sign. Yeah. Good thing I had backseat drivers that day.
Welcome Marlon and Jeff. They left.
I don't even, did we say anything? Yeah, you did say
we waited a while. We waited a while
because, like,
I trusted her.
Yeah, we trusted you.
I said, that's right. She's not going to go anywhere.
And the closer the stop sign got to us, we're like, she's not stopping. She's not stopping.
She's still going. It's getting closer.
I saw that stop sign.
I have no idea what was said. I just know I said something.
I think you went, whoa.
You said, you going to stop?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, you gonna stop?
That was already when she was around the bend.
You going to stop? Which way do I go? Turn right.
It was crazy.
The thing is there was no straight.
There was no straight.
She flew through a stop sign.
There kind of wasn't straight. There kind of wasn't straight, but I think it was a driveway for that shop.
Yeah, there was a shop and then a driveway to the left.
Or maybe it led us out to pasture. I don't know, because it was a bunch of
You would have went through that parking lot even if you were going to that parking lot. You would have jumped the curb, hit a couple cars. You would have went into the antique shop.
Yeah.
You would have hit a horse and buggy probably.
Not good. Oh,
and Kelly was sleeping and we woke her up.
She was like,
Why?
You're going to stop? You're going to stop, hey.
Yeah.
But anyway, when we go back in the spring,
up to then.
We can go to some places I noticed this year, some of the newer places and try them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really did not have any bad experiences. Everything was great. The weather held out wonderfully for us.
Yeah, it did.
As long as everybody was happy.
But, I was glad we got to go to the cemetery this year.
Oh, yeah. I was going to get you there.
It was wonderful, yeah.
I was going to get you there. We did film the parade. I'll be uploading a video to our Twitter. If you haven't liked our Twitter, please go over there. I don't know anybody who still does that, but we do get some new likes and whatnot. Follow us on Twitter, PYSO Creations. Thank you.
Yeah. Yep. Good to be home, but I hate missing my buds, man. It's bittersweet to come home.
It is. It's just different. So I told Jim on the way home, didn't it feel like a dream? It didn't feel like we were really coming home. It felt like a dream. We probably all died there.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
We're just ghosts right now.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking.
And then we were all in thought instead of talking.
Yeah, that's not good for a podcast.
No.
Favorite 3 podcasts, go.
PYSO Creations, Bad Friends, and Your Mom's House.
Your Mom's House. It's with Tom Segura.
Shout out to Tom Segura and Christina P.
Actually,
you know what? That I might have to. I got to pull in Two Bears, One Cave with Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer before that one.
Oh yeah, okay.
I do love Christina P. and Tom, but Bert and Tom Segura, they get me. They get me.
I've watched it. It's funny sometimes.
Yeah, I love them.
I love words.
Watch it.
I'm out of words.
You're out of words because you don't know the podcast, or you're out of words because you...
Because she's tired.
Yeah, I'm very tired. Yeah, I feel like I'm in a daze.
She's in a jet lag without the jet.
Yeah.
She's just lagging.
Well, that's how I was. I actually dozed off a little bit coming home, but yeah, I'm good. I hate that tomorrow's Monday. I hate that we got to get back to reality, but we'll be back. We'll be back with a vengeance here soon.
She fades away.
She fades away.
Oh, I'm right here. Did you hear me?
You got quieter. It's like, bye-bye.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for having me.
Well, I'm totally boring the audience. Obviously, everybody's bailing when they hear me start talking. They're like, oh, this chick.
No way.
What does she want?
No way. This is going to be an amazing podcast.
When he cuts all the dead spots out of it, we'll be good.
I ain't cutting anything. This is a live stream.
You got to, okay. I was thinking we were pre-recording.
Don't worry. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But, yeah, we'll see. Who's that? Mr. John Terry. Mr. John Terry entered the room.
Just as we're leaving.
If you haven't heard, Ms. Melissa may have had COVID.
I know we're all punch drunk and being silly.
Talking about Gettysburg, talking about ghosts.
Yeah, our weekend in Gettysburg.
You ever see a ghost, Mr. John Terry? Melissa, scariest ghost story and go.
Scariest ghost story. My goodness.
Cliff Notes.
I don't know that I have a scary one.
Memorable.
It was at our old stomping grounds, and they always get you. The footsteps that you hear right next to you, that you know no one is near you when that flashlight that lights up. So I can't say that I've had a situation or an experience per se that is the worst or best, because all of them are the best. All of them work. Anytime you have any type of activity that is just unexpected or on command, that you say to yourself, oh, this ain't real. This stuff is baloney. Wait till you try it and it happens to you the first time. Then you just start chasing it. It's like a bad drug, honestly. You can't let it go. You can't.
I want to say John Terry wants to give a shout out to his girlfriend Linda.
What song would he like us to play?
A little dedication.
What song would he like you to sing?
But anyway, yeah, we'll have another one soon. When we get together, we'll have to record again, and it's fun. But thank you again, Melissa, for calling.
Thanks, Chad. You guys have a good night.
You too. Don't forget to podcast.
Drink water.
Share, drink lots of water.
Take your vitamins.
Take your vitamins. And always remember to pour your soul out.
Pour it out. Pour it out all over the place. Get it out there. All right. I love you guys. I'm tired.
Love you.
Good night. Get some sleep. Until next time, this was the PYSO Podcast. Thank you very much. Good night and good day. Bye. Bye.
Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye, bye, bye.